What's happening? What's happening? We live, y'all. I'd like to welcome y'all to Ask a Stripper. We are still doing it out of the office, as you can see. I just got better light now. Thank you for everybody who's tuning in. I want y'all to like and share the video. We definitely appreciate you. Maybe I need to move this motherfucker back a little something. Maybe so y'all can see me. Here we go. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you. For everybody who might be your first time tuning in to Ask a Stripper, basically it is exactly as it says it is. It's your opportunity to ask a stripper, being me, whatever it is you want to know. I did this because a lot of times people had questions about... Thank you for sharing the video. Hey, look at you. Look at me, baby. A lot of times people had questions about what it was like being in the exotic entertainment business. So I wanted to be able to answer questions. Sometimes it's just a rumor you heard. I heard this, I heard that, and nobody had an honest way to give you an answer. Hey, light skin, nice hair. Well, you know, I'm trying to do a little something. I'm on my way back. So I answer all those questions. Even if it's just curiosities you had and you never had somebody to ask the question to, you can ask me whatever it is you want to know. I'm in the business. I've been doing this shit here now. Halloween will actually be my let's see, I'm 44. So yeah, it'll be my 24th year doing this. So like the hat. Well, thank you. You know, I'm trying to coordinate the yellow with the yellow. You know what I'm saying? But also, you know, just even if it's questions of life from a man's point of view. A lot of y'all got guys in your life, but you don't have no men in your life who are going to tell you some real shit and be honest with you. Looking good. Well, thank you, baby. I try to do what I can. Look at the muscles. Where they at? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, good news. The lift is on its way, meaning freedom. We gonna be able to get out the damn house. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. All the way around. That means shows are on the way. Thank you for sharing the video. Please continue. Hey, also, everybody who's watching, let me get a check-in. Let me know where y'all watching from. If you in the Michigan area, let me know what city you at. If you outside of Michigan, let me know where y'all watching from. I definitely appreciate it. Like I said, we about to be off punishment, y'all. Once we get off punishment, oh, it is going down like a paraplegic on roller skates. I'm trying to told you. It's going to be a celebration. We going to have a party after a party after a party. Detroit in my bedroom. Be careful. In spite of all the crazy shit that's going on, we still here, and we still gonna keep going and on. I see Canton, Ohio. I see Detroit. All right, Belt, welcome back. So yeah, that's how it's about to be going down. She said, yay! Yes. So all of you who've been waiting for the shows, they're coming. All right, Flint Town, what's happening with you? I'm gonna get you down here for one of these shows because you know you need some dick put on your mind. I'm just serious. We're going to put some dick on your mind. Might poke your eye out, but that's all right. I got better aim than that. Nah, I'm just saying. Anyway. Mom's living room. You in Mom's living room in Flint? I don't know. You might not want your mama to hear some of these things. We're going to be talking about some grown folks things tonight. She said, let's get it. Jacksonville, Florida. What's happening? You need to find me a spot down there in Jacksonville so we can bring a show to y'all. In Detroit, end of June, beginning of July, we got some shit coming. I also got some shit coming up in Toledo next month too. So I'm telling you, as soon as we get the word that we off punishment, it's going all the way down, just like you should. I'm just serious. I'm gonna tell y'all a couple stories tonight. I had a question that I'm gonna approach, which was, of course, leading into a story. So I'm going to tell y'all a story. I'm going to be picking y'all brain tonight because I need to know some ladies' feedback about some things. So I'm going to ask y'all. She going to hear it anyway. Your mama going to hear you? You ever be like doing some other fucking in the house and you trying to be, you know, quiet, but some of that good fucking is getting to you, but, you know, you got other people in the house, you trying to be quiet so their ears, you know, don't be picking up on your business? You don't want to wake the kids up or your mama home and you trying to get you one off, but you like all these motherfuckers listening, you know, you up here biting the pillow and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You up here making noises and shit. So yeah, all the way across the board. So first off, in the weight of the world, I'm gonna go ahead and get this shit out the way early. In the weight of the world, everybody been dealing with so much negativity, from the election. It's my house, I'm going to bed. Oh, what you say? It's at your house, so you gonna be loud. So if they gonna hear, they gonna hear. I hear that. So anyway, no dick is allowed. The hell you talking about? It's back when I was married. See, I'm not a very loud as far as a vocal person when it comes to intimate activity. So that's not a challenge that I have, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, I don't want to put a pillow over your face and smother a bitch, you know what I'm saying? So, but sometimes you just got to deal with what you got to deal with. I was being funny. No, you wasn't. You was being honest. Don't be trying to change it up now. Your mama gonna hear you. She said, memories. Precious memories. Anyway, where was I going? I be getting distracted talking about different things. My kids always hear me. They know you a freak. That's what that means. Your mama know you a freak. Your kids know you a freak. It just is out there like that. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Anyway, in the weight of all this negativity that's going on in the world, I feel like we need something positive. So, in light of that, from, like I said, the election, the sickness, the plague that's been going on, and then now just humans being humans, we need to escape from all that shit. We need some positivity somewhere. Runs in the family. Yeah. So, you know, if your mama was a freak, you a freak. I'm just saying. That's all that is. You know what I'm saying? You know. So if you know you good at giving some head, I'm about to go there. You know, if you real good at giving some head, and ain't nobody really taught you, you was just like a natural at it. You know that shit was like handed down to you. I'm just saying. You know, you come from a long line of dick suckers, you know what I'm saying? Thank your mama for your, you know, no gag reflex, you know what I'm saying? Because if your mama didn't have that double jointed thing in her throat, you wouldn't either. Hey, Debbie, what a way for you to come in. That's my seamstress. Oh, hell no. Oh, you know, your mama got that strong jawline, you know what I'm saying? It ain't come from taking blows to the face, came from taking blows to the face. I'm just saying. 100, I agree. Oh, you know your mama good. Never mind. I'm just saying. I'm telling her what you said. She gonna say, how the hell he know the truth? You been telling my secrets. I'm just saying, you know, it's all right. You know, you telling people you got an Indian in your family. You know, it's from them hip bones hitting your mama in the cheekbones. That's all that is. I ain't gonna tell nobody else. What was I talking about? I don't know. Hey, baby, long time no see. What's happening with you? If you ain't seen me in a long time, that's your fault, because I'm still around. I'm still doing what the hell I do. You just need to be there. That's all that is. So, somebody asked me about one of the funniest experiences at a show. And I had to really think about that, because there's always a whole bunch of crazy shit that goes on with shows and people being people, especially when you mix alcohol and humans. It's going to be something at some point. It's either going to be a fucked up story or a funny ass story. So I was thinking about what's a good funny story I can tell that was one of them experiences where it just like put me on pause. So I got one. This is back when we were dancing up in Flint, and we were doing amateur nights I think it was the first Saturday of every month. And we would just allow, you know, guys to come in and see if they had what it took to actually be a male dancer. So, when's your next show? Well, we're aiming at, and right now I'm just waiting on the venue to give me the go-ahead. Once we get the go-ahead from the venue, that's when we got our exact dates. So, I got one coming up in Detroit. That's going to be at the end of the beginning of the month. End in the beginning. I said both, didn't I? The end of June, beginning of July. And I got another one in Toledo that's going to be right at the beginning of July. So as soon as I get the exact date, believe me, I'm going to let y'all know, because I'm going to need all y'all to be there. So anyway, tell the story. We were doing this amateur night up in Flint, And it's basically just giving guys who wanted to be an exotic entertainer an opportunity to come in, try it out, see if they like, the actual business, and also a chance to win some money, because whoever won the contest, we gave them like $200, right? So we had been doing it for a few months, and finally, we had an experience where an older guy came in. It's an older white guy, and he came up to the guys' area, and because like women dance downstairs and the guys dance upstairs. Oh, we got, she said July 31st in Toledo. Well, that's the date in Toledo. We already got it locked in. I'm glad to hear that. So, what was I saying? Okay. So the guy, he came up, and this is an older white guy. He was like in his like 60s, right? In the beginning. Yeah, the beginning to the end. Them kind of things. So, now, most of the guys who came up were real young guys, like 19 to 24. You know what I'm saying? That age range. And they were just really curious about being a male dancer. But this was an older white guy. And when I say older, part of it was just his demeanor. He had all white hair, little scruffy white beard. And one of them like old, track suits, a starter. He had a starter jacket on, but it was like a whole starter track suit, right? And he was like, yeah, I want to come in for the amateur contest. And we were like, okay, do you know exactly what it is? He was like, yeah, you guys, the entertainers. We were like, yeah, right? So he was like, yeah, I want to do it. So we were like, all right, you're going to go up first. I'm not going to discourage anybody. I'm going to give them a genuine opportunity to go up there and do what they do, right? So I was like, okay, do you have some music that you want to perform to? You know what I'm saying? So I can set everything up for you. Yeah, I love this story. Okay, so he's like, I want to go up and I want to play my harmonica. We were like, you sure you know exactly what we do here? He was like, yeah, you guys the strippers. I'm like, okay, all right. So you want to go up playing the harmonica? Yeah, I'm going to go up and play my harmonica. And then when I'm done playing the harmonica, I'm going to cue you. I'm going to go like this. That's when I want you to put my music on. It's going to be some Bobby Blue Bland. Okay. So you want to strip playing a harmonica, and then you want to perform to Bobby Blue Bland. Yeah, they're going to love it. Watch, you'll see. Maybe he has something, prepared. I don't know what he, had in his wheelhouse or anything like that. But hey, you get to pick your music. It's your time to shine. So when it came time for him to perform, he was in the zone. He was an entertainer at heart, right? He walked up on stage real slow. He had his little, he had like that sugar daddy walk. Not the dancer from Detroit, Sugar Daddy, but he had that kind of lean. He was like, yeah, girl, walk like that up to the stage. Then he got on the thing. He didn't have a stage name. So we just called him Papa at first. I had a whole new name for him once he started performing, and you'll understand as I go on in the story. So he got on there, and I introduced him. I was like, yeah, we bring him to the stage, and Papa, girl, he about to do it like this. So he got up there, and he went, I said, so you want me to play music? He was like, no, we'll do the harmonica. And he started playing the harmonica. Now, the women in the audience, they were trying to be supportive as possible. And I have to give a lot of them credit because they didn't know how to take such an older guy, like late 60s, mid 60s, horrible shape, playing a harmonica. So all of them looking at me and then looking at him like, I'm like, hey, you all right? Yeah, he wanted to put you in the mood, ladies. He about to get it going for you just like this. And then he did it again. He was like, And I put the music on. And he started doing, kind of like, I don't know what it was, but it was like a little shimmy, right? And he had this going on. And so a couple of the ladies that were in the audience wanted to encourage him. So two of them went up and put just a couple dollars on him. Like, hey, here you go. He took that shit and ran with it. He got money on his side. He went, oh, shit. And he took his starter jacket off. He had a little dirty wife beater underneath it. I don't know if it was dirty or if it was just dingy, but you could tell the motherfucker been wearing it all day. Anyway, he took his little wife beater off, and all the women went, oh, shit. And again, he's like, oh, they like me. And then he grabbed the waistband of his track pants. And he looked like this here. And then everybody was like, what are you about to do? From hip to ankle, in one motion, he dropped his track pants and then stood up and went. And he ain't have nan draw on at all. I can't even put plural as far as draws. He ain't have one draw on at all. Now, I thought he had a costume like as far as a G-string piece on, but that wasn't the case. Because we couldn't see. I told you he had all white hair, right? Well, down there, it was nothing but like a 60s, 70s fur bush. And the whole club, you just see everybody go like this. In the middle of the whole fur bush triangle, I thought it was a costume because that's all you could see was the fur bush. I'm like, he must have like a little clear string going around him because it ain't nothing but fur in front. This motherfucker got a fur G-string. No, because in the middle of the little bitty fur bush was a nipple sticking out. And you look, you go, what the fuck? And even me on the microphone, I'm like, what the fuck? He just had a mountain. He had more hair. And it wasn't a nipple sticking out. See that right there? It would look like that. It looked just like that. Maybe even not even that much. It was like maybe like that. I had heard of the term micro penis before, but I had never seen it in person. He had a belly button for a penis, and he was up here. And that was his only move. He was just wiggling, 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 wiggling. And you see that little nipple just going like that. Just a little nipple going like that. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, on the microphone, I try to be my best to be as encouraging as possible. I don't want to break nobody down. But at the same time, I didn't have any fucking thing to say positive. So I'm like, oh, there you go, ladies. Ooh-wee. How many of y'all think y'all can handle all of that man right there? And he just, again, he's in his zone. So now, instead of staying up on the stage, he started taking that little nipple and walking up all the women. So now, you just made me glad I'm blind. Oh, I forgot you was blind. I know you. Waited his whole life for that moment. Do it, Pops. He was living his best life. Ain't no doubt about it. So he walk out there with that nipple, walking up on motherfuckers with this fur patch, and he still got on his little New Balance track shoes with his track pants wrapped around his shoes. So he's scuffling out in the audience with his dingy wife beater and his nipple wiggling at everybody. And now I'm like, oh God, please, ladies, don't clown him. But so now everybody just get up, start running to the bathroom, to the bar, doing everything they can to get away from him and his extra nipple. She said he had all balls and no penis. What's up, Miss Jackson? How you doing? Everybody, please share the video who's just logging on. And I'm trying to, again, be as positive as possible, but he's just running up on everybody with this nipple, and he got this wind on him now. He's like, yeah, girl, you think you can handle all that? No, you gonna feel this. And Midge is looking like, how, motherfucker? And it was just that was one of them situations where it's just like you don't have anything to say, and it's like, how the fuck? Now, what's worse than that, right? After he went on, a few of the other guys went on stage. Thank you for sharing the video. A few of the other guys went on stage and they did their thing. He went to the bar downstairs to get something to drink. And when we judged the contest, he wasn't even around. So I'm like, damn, he must have just left. I don't know if he got discouraged or felt bad or whatever, but he was gone. I found out later that he was down at the bar. What's up, Adrian? So then he comes back at the end of the night, was like, hey, so where's my money? I was like, what you talking about? He's like, I won the contest, right? We were like, why you say that? You weren't even here for the judging. He's like, no, but I got naked. But you weren't here when we judged the contest. Yeah, but you know, I got naked and the women were loving me. I didn't know how to bring it to him to say, no, they weren't laughing with you necessarily. But he thought that he won the contest because he pulled his extra nipple out on everybody. And it was like, yeah, that was just a bad situation all the way around. Now, I'll tell y'all about another time, which is the exact opposite of that. This is around the time when I was first getting started. Me and one of my boys, Ace Lee, were going down to Jackson to perform at a show. And we were doing shows down there just about once a week. And he wanted to bring one of his boys that, you know, had been an older dancer, again, to do a one-night only type of thing. I'm like, all right, you know, again, I ain't got nothing to say. Now, this is back when I'm first beginning to learn how to talk on the microphone. So I'm, you know, getting used to projecting and having things to say and whatnot. And he said, yeah, when he goes out, you're going to get stuck. I'm like, why? He said, I'm not going to tell you. You just keep it going and you're going to be surprised. I'm like, all right, whatever. So now, I had never seen this guy perform before, so didn't know exactly what to expect. I'm just like, okay, ladies, we're about to bring another Dynamite entertainer out to the stage. He's a guest for the night. He's going to come out here and, you know, do his thing for you. So I need everybody to put your hands together for Ladies Man. And the guy came out there. Now, I don't know if y'all remember the old Bobby Brown suit with the pointed shoulders, and it looked like a belly jacket because it didn't cover your stomach, and it almost looked like Bobby Brown and MC Hammer were wearing the same outfit, where like they ain't had no shirt on under the suit jacket, but it had great big shoulders on it. He had on the Bobby Brown version with the kente cloth going on and whatnot. So he was dancing. Matter of fact, he was dancing to My Prerogative. So he out there doing the thing, and I was like, oh yeah, about to take you back, ladies. Going to show you something. And you know, he out there doing He had that little move going on. So we like, all right, you know, everybody kind of vibing to the music. You know, it is having a good time. Now, nobody really know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? So music switched, and he took his jacket off, and you know, decent guy. You know what I'm saying? He had a nice look to himself. So ladies kind of feeling, but they kind of curious as far as what's finna go on, right? Now, I didn't know at the time that he had those kind of pants where you grab them in the front and then you yank them off. And they do the tearaway pants. You know what I'm saying? So he grabbed the pants and he did the thing where as soon as he grabbed them, I knew what it was. I'm like, oh yeah, ladies, here they go. We about to give it to you. And he grabbed them and he snatched them to the front and his dick hit him in the shoulder. And everybody in the place went, motherfucking mosquito. Hold on. This motherfucker come back here. He probably done bit me already. Damn it. Anyway, sorry. He grabbed his pants and he flung him to the front and his dick hit him in the shoulder. And everybody went, hey. Now, some of y'all might be pausing the same way that I did at the time, because how does your dick hit you in the shoulder? This motherfucker, it poop and then whoop and hit him in the knee. Now, you see everybody in the audience go, and now he's just dancing around. He's still doing his and this motherfucker's just. Now, I'm on the microphone and I'm like, did I get you? Ah, you dead, bitch. Okay, sorry. I don't like mosquitoes. Anyway, so I'm on the microphone and I don't know exactly what to say, because I'm looking and I'm like, so it turned into, all right, ladies, all y'all say y'all want the big one. How many of y'all think y'all can handle all of that right there? And they were like, talk about feeling that in your stomach. You gonna feel that motherfucker in your chest. I don't believe you. I need to feel that for myself. LOL, being that I'm blind and I should get to see it too. you would have needed all three hands to get around that motherfucker. It was disrespectful. It was disrespectful. I don't like being surprised like that, taken off guard, because I'm a man, but I'm like, what the fuck is all of that? You know, and it was horrible, because the motherfucker's just down there, and then he walked up behind this lady who was sitting in her chair, and she just like froze in fear, because he walked up and he grabbed his dick and he wrapped it around her neck from the back and then choked the bitch from the outside. Some of y'all been choked on the inside from a dick, but you ain't never been choked on the outside from a dick. He made a dick noose, and he wrapped it around the bitch neck, and he pulled it tight, and she went hook up. You know, some of y'all done went hook up from the inside, but you ain't never went hook up from the out. There's another motherfucking mosquito. I'm gonna close my damn windows. What the fuck? Oh my goodness, they all in here. You gonna die today, nigga. I don't know how the hell. Anyway. Make sure I ain't getting bit. Anyway, so out a woman's eye. No, he done hook up around the bitch neck from the outside, and it was disrespectful. Ain't sucking no what? Ain't no sucking his dick and saving a life. You'd have been sucking dick for a month trying to get to that motherfucker, because he I can't be sitting in here with the windows open. I learned my lesson. That shit will never happen again. Anyway, that shit was disrespectful. I didn't like what he was, because I'm trying to look away, but I have to talk on the microphone. So I'm like, yeah, ladies, there you go. Oh yeah, it was like about like this. This motherfucker whoop, 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 and just whoop, whoop, whoop. And I'm like, oh Lord, no. So after he was done performing, we go down in the dressing room. And I'm like, I don't appreciate what y'all did to me. You cannot be setting me up on no shit like that. My boy was laughing his ass off. This motherfucker dick was so big it had a knee in it. I'm like, who the hell are you fucking? And with that shit there, thank you for sharing the video. I'm like, who the hell are you fucking? You can't do women like that. You gonna catch a fucking case. He was like, most of the time he has to fuck really, really large women or really, really tall women. He said, because even though they're real curious about it, he says, by the time it comes to actually do some fucking, he says they can't take it. Sir, can you please take your dick from around my neck, because I can't breathe? Can you imagine a dick around your neck? And motherfucker did the shit like a scarf. And just, you know, I was like, that's just damn disrespectful, you know, and I don't like exactly what the fuck you did, and motherfucker. So I was not pleased with that situation. Yeah, so that was another one of those, from one extreme to another, and it's like, motherfucker, I'm just right in the middle. I don't need to be too much that way. I don't need to be too much that way. Just keep me right there in the middle, and everything is fine. So, for you ladies. She says, damn, you look good. Just drop by to say hi, friend. Well, thank you, Miss Green. I appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in. Please share the video for me. I definitely appreciate you tuning in. As I was saying, for everybody who's just now logging in, Ask a Stripper, you can ask me any questions y'all want. Whether it's about the business, life from, y'all gotta excuse me, I've been drinking. Life from a man's point of view. Anything it is you want to know about the business. A lot of times people have the same curiosities about things that they're just curious about, things that they've heard, rumors, you know, so it's your opportunity to really ask me anything it is you want to know. And I answer all questions, even if they about just life from a man's point of view. Different shows we got coming up. Definitely got something coming up in Detroit. We just waiting for the go-ahead from the club. Got something in Toledo the last day of the month, so y'all got to get with me. Whoever he is fucking ain't got no walls. The motherfucking pussy was so loose it just clapped when she walked. And it just round the ovations, and not in a good way. Just were damn respectful. That's a horrible situation. You know what I'm saying? I could imagine you trying to fuck behind something like that. That's just damn respectful. Gotcha, bitch. Oh my God, I hate mosquitoes. What the fuck? What the fuck? Y'all seeing me get attacked here? Y'all gonna stand there and let them jump me? Y'all better not. Okay. Anyway. If y'all got any questions, again, y'all can ask me whatever y'all want to know. I think I need to close my other window. Hold on. All right. So again, whatever the case might be, I'm trying to think of another good story to tell y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you share the video for me. Period. You gonna fuck around and get your cervix and your uterus knocked out of place trying to fuck with some shit like that. All y'all talking about y'all want the big one, and then you wondering why your ovaries knocked out of place and your uterus is crooked. Then your pussy look like it need a V8 because the shit tilted, and you can't explain why your kidneys all shifted around and shit. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop that. I'm just saying that shit ain't healthy. Look, I don't do bugs, so you are on your own, homie. Yeah, y'all motherfuckers letting these niggas jump me. These mosquitoes and shit. That's the only thing I don't like about the summer. You know, I hate the winter. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd rather be hot than cold. But you got to deal with these damn bugs. It was another story I was fucking gonna tell y'all, but I can't remember it right now. I was trying to think of funny stories to tell y'all and shit. He's got a dick leash. Yeah, you could just, you know, yeah, bitch, yeah. You know, I don't know if that's the normal way you do shit like that. That's just damn disrespectful. I'm trying to think of another damn story. Y'all got any requests for stories? I'll even take some of those tonight. Different things that have come up, and I'm trying to, again, when I try to think of funny stories, I try to think of something that I ain't told y'all in a while, or something that's different, because I've had so many different damn situations and shit that just happened. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't need nothing that big. I want all my damn walls and everything I was born with. I can understand that. And now, at what point is too much too fucking much? You know what I'm saying? And again, from y'all ladies' point of view, I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't got that problem, so I'm straight. I'm good. Right in the middle. What? You'll get lost in a pussy. You'll find people that's been at a missing post from whoever pussy he's fucking. You got, man, look here. I'm not trying to get all up. That's just damn disrespectful. I don't need all of that. That's a bad situation. Now, ever since that one mosquito flew by, now it's just, I feel like something is just in here, and I'm like, oh God, I don't like it. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you. I've been drinking, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse me. Oh, I gotta tell y'all about something. So during the daytime, my day job, I work at OnStar. I am the person who does the welcome calls for OnStar. So when people call in, too much of a good thing. I don't know if that's, blew your shit out. Too much is what you are hitting your own damn self with the day. That makes sense. What's good, bro? Who was that? Whoa, what's happening, boss? Hey, man, we still doing it. You know, all the way around. What the fuck was I was just getting ready to tell y'all a story, too. I got distracted. We got so many different things that's coming up. Boss is going to be at the show in Toledo. So y'all ladies want to come see my man perform, one of the Detroit originals. Now, where you at in Texas? I know you down there somewhere. Are you going back to broadcast for Caveman Radio? You talking about in the cave? Is Cave Radio broadcasting? Once the world get off punishment, I probably will be going back there. Just waiting to see. I hate being grown and now we all on fucking punishment. You in Houston? Okay, all right. The mosquitoes want that sweet meat. They can't have my sweet meat. They fuck around. As much as I like getting sucked, a mosquito is completely the opposite of everything it is that I'm trying to, experience. You can suck something, but a mosquito, they just disrespectful with they shit. Trying to think of another fucking story, and I just had something that I was about to tell y'all about, but I fucking lost it. Oh man, that shit's crazy. Oh, you know what? I'm going to tell y'all about my man, Sexy Undercover. Because being an exotic entertainer, you see a lot of different things, and there's a whole lot of guys that got different types of shows, and different guys want to be unique as an entertainer in their own facet. Now, when I first got started, Sexy Undercover was a dancer at Henry's, and he was always super well dressed. He came into the club with suits on every day. That's how he came to the club, suited and booted, no matter what, immaculate dressed. You know, he was from some of that old school pimp because he always had his one hand on his tie and his other hand in his pocket. Now, at the time, I didn't realize there was a reason behind that. She says, "Why you look like you got a tan?" I don't know. I'll be in the house most of the time. I can't understand that. Anyway, so Sexy Undercover, he had a stroke. And I didn't know at the time when I first started dancing that because he had a stroke, I think it was his left side, didn't operate the same as the right side. So the hand that he always kept in his pocket wasn't because he was being cool, it's because he had the the dinosaur arm. You know, it wasn't a dinosaur arm like up here, but you know, it did the thing, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't realize it until like I want to say like maybe like my second week of dancing, when he was on stage. And, you know, at first I thought he was just being cool. He was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You like it, don't you, girl? But then when his solo music came on, that's when things switched. Because the whole time he had the hustle arm. You ever see somebody hustling and this arm here is spinning the girl and this one here is tucked in? I thought he had like the hustle arm because this one was, you know, all like this. So I didn't know that it was something wrong with him at first. I just thought he was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bitch, you know, you ain't ready for this. But he really, you know, had a stroke, and he was, you know, dealing with that. And he would perform, go out there. He was super smooth. He had always on, like, some slip and slide shoes. So my man had a way of gliding across the floor, and he just, you know what I'm saying? But here's when I realized something was different. Solos for a male dancer, especially in Detroit, is when your fast music come on and you gonna pick the crowd up, right? So Sexy Undercover, he was being smooth, and then all of a sudden the music came on and he went boom, boom. I don't know why that one song is my hand, but he grabbed his hand like this here and then picked his arm up and went, and he was doing this here, and then he let it go and it went right back, and he went and then he let it go and it went right back. And I was like, oh, he got the hustle arm, because it was like, you know, and he like, pick it up and then rodeo with it and drop it back. I was like, he got the fucking hustle arm. She says, I'm dying. No, he wasn't dying. He was just, I want to know, as a vet, what would you say to the new stars in the game today like myself? Thank you. For one, oh man, that's a good question. The first thing, don't stop, get it. That's probably was the song too. Humbleness brings you stardom. And in any form of being an entertainer, whether it's a male dancer, an actor, a musician, your personality is always your first product. Because with us being such visual entities, people go off of that first. So how you approach everyone is so important. And I've seen so many special like real celebrities, not that we're not, but you know what I'm saying, when you got like worldwide celebrities and then you meet them and they're an asshole, and then it's like, what motherfucker, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You are who you are because of your clientele. So the same thing applies for us. And there's been a lot of guys who get a few girls in their ear talking about, you the best, you the one, and you don't need to deal with them, you need to do this. And because they get a couple girls in their ear, their ego takes them so far up that they're no longer humane. And if you're not approachable, if you're not, I know, right? If you are not a good person, you can't maintain a clientele. So being humble sometimes is your first product. You know what I'm saying? And your presentation, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm in the club and I'm throwing the shows, even though I've been doing it for so long, what's up, Miss Glass? Share the video. I would say have a good attitude. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be everybody's boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? What? Oh, I can see your shit you're doing. Mine is Ray Charles, but you got me rolling the fuck on the floor. Oh, that shit was funnier than a motherfucker. Anyway, I always believe that is like one of the main things. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to be to the point where I'm not going to say, hey, let me know you make it home safe. Thank you for coming out. You know what I'm saying? That is one of the biggest parts as far as all of us being entertainers, you know what I'm saying, being successful. You know what I'm saying? Caring about your audience. Sometimes I've went to shows and guys are only concerned with getting asses in the seats and not concerned with the quality of the show. That's still important. You know what I'm saying? Looking into your venue and making sure that women feel safe. You know what I'm saying? That you want them to be able to come out, look good, and not have to worry about what's going to happen when they walk outside of the club. If they're going to get robbed, or, you know, if they come into a place that's so dirty, they can't dress up the way they want to. These are all things that's real important. Beyond that, the next thing I would suggest for anybody who's new, when you invest in yourself, it comes back around. A lot of guys, when what would be considered their prime, they're getting a little bit of money and a whole lot of attention and don't know how to manage the two. So, thank you for sharing the video. So when you learn how to manage your money and invest in yourself, that's what will give you longevity in it. Because this ain't meant for everybody. You a people person? Definitely, I think so. Investing in yourself is also more than just the present. Don't go out and buy you some gators. Definitely don't go out and buy no damn weed with your money. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, find something where your money comes back around. Thank you for sharing the video. Buy you a house. Buy you a business. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to get a car, don't go get something that's going to get repoed the next month because you got something now that you can't afford. You know what I'm saying? Invest into something where it's going to show where your money went in the long run. And these are things that are important for a new entertainer to learn. The next thing I would say, don't make a whole bunch of club babies. I can't tell you how many guys I've talked to, you know what I'm saying, when they come into it, they're not used to the amount of attention that we receive. Some guys are kind of used to attention. Like if you were in high school or college or whatnot, and you got a kind of decent look to yourself. What's up, Lamar? You're used to a certain amount of attention. You know what I'm saying? And when you're used to a certain amount of attention, you know how to handle it. But some guys ain't used to that attention. So now that they got all these girls hollering at them and throwing pussy at them like a frisbee, they ready to catch everything. But you gonna catch something before you catch everything. So the problem is, okay, now you got all these girls giving you attention and you don't know how to handle it. You don't know how to pace it. So then what happens? You start fucking everything that's giving you some. And now you done made 8 babies in one. There are 2 guys specific that when they first started, I was like, hey, telling them some business. Like, again, you know, saying do certain stuff with your money. You know what I'm saying? Don't blow it all. Of course you're going to celebrate some, but don't blow your money. You know, next thing, don't make a whole bunch of club babies. It's different if you have children. Club babies is a real fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, us being men, you're going to have your adventures. You know what I'm saying? And I'm never going to say I'm above or beyond because I've had my adventures. You know what I'm saying? But you have to learn the business side of it where you think with your pocket and not your dick. Because if you're thinking with your pocket and not your zipper, you're not going to get confused as far as what's your priority. You know what I'm saying? We all human. We all, you know what turns us on. But at the same time, what's good to you ain't always what's good for you. Club babies are very real. And to me, a mature male dancer, and that doesn't have anything to do with age, a mature male dancer knows that, I'm trying to figure the right way to say this. A mature male dancer knows that I need some financial stability before I need some ass. And just because I have all of these females who are into me doesn't mean I have to get into them, literally. You know what I'm saying? I want to entice the whole audience into enjoying my show. But I don't want to fuck the whole audience. There's a big difference there. Plus, I always thoroughly believe that for any female and this is a big thing because every female ain't a woman. For any female, I'd rather stimulate your mind and your imagination and let your body follow. If I can't make your mind and your imagination wet, your body will never follow. You have a lot of people who would look good to you, but they're not good for you. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of people who visually are amazing. God is amazing as an artist. Some of these motherfuckers you look at, you'd be like, goodness gracious, goodness, oh my, I would have so much fun with you. But then the motherfucker open their mouth to say something, and it's like, you know what? Never mind. Fuck all that. It ain't worth it. And I hate that shit. He said, free game. Oh, I'm giving it to you. You know, and oh, you know what? You just mentioned something that is one of the things that is always a response of mine. When I'm talking to any female in the club, and I'm just being me and I'm talking shit, right? One of the common things out of a female's mouth is, I bet you say that to everybody. Or you just got all the game, don't you? No, I don't. And the reason why is the best game in the world is the truth. I ain't got to change it. I ain't got to lie. The best game in the world is the truth. You give a woman the option to make a decision, and even if you want some bullshit and you tell her the truth, she might be like, okay, I feel like fucking too. Really? Well, you know what? Here's a dick. You know what I'm saying? You got the consolation prize. Dick on display for you. You get the full buffet. There is a few dancers that have there are a lot of dancers that have club babies. That is almost like an epidemic. They come in there and they're not used to the attention, and the first thing they start doing is fucking everybody who's into them. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, a lot of guys, and I'm gonna go back to this, a lot of guys aren't used to celebrity style attention. For most males, and I'm not gonna say men, most males, they're into pursuing women because that's the way society is built. You take a woman on a date, you pay for dinner, you pay for a show, and then you might get the fuck if that's what both of y'all are into. It ain't like that for us. For one, if a female comes to the club, love that necklace, thank you. For a female, if she comes to the club, we're enticing them, we're performing, we're entertaining them. Thank you for sharing the video. But the difference in that is I'm not trying to make you my woman. Okay? I'm trying to entertain you. I'm going to make sure you enjoy the show. But now, the thing is, because of that, you paid to get in. So if you want me, it's your move to let me know. He said it's reversed, definitely. I'm not chasing shit. I don't even run when they're shooting outside. So I ain't chasing shit. And the logic behind that is, I'm not chasing you because if I'm chasing you, that means you're running away from me. I don't want nobody who doesn't want to be wanted. So I'm not chasing a motherfucking thing. You understand what I'm saying? So for us, if ladies are paying to get in to be entertained, and you want my attention, don't tell me, show me. And when you show me, if you show me the right way, then I'll reciprocate it. I know one that got a football team of babies. Oh, I know a couple of them. Some dancers be like, you get a baby, like they're giving away cars. That is some bullshit. So the thing is, when now all of a sudden, in their normal life, they're not used to getting attention. And then they come into this, and it's a plethora of women who are saying, hey.
Messages, new message.
They're saying, hey, I like you. I want to give you some. In whatever way that they say it, they're completely flabbergasted by that because now I don't have to pay to take you out. Now I don't have to impress you with the money that I got. Now I don't have to wine and dine you. I just have to be here. What's up, Miss Buckle? Share the video for me. How you doing? So now you're doing things. If you want my attention, don't tell me, show me. And when you show me you want my attention, again, now I'll reciprocate it. But it's different for a male dancer because of that. You know what I'm saying? And even for some females, when they come into our environment, they're not used to that aspect. Because for most ladies, when y'all go to a regular club, y'all get in free. Y'all got drink specials, and then you got guys the whole night purchasing you drinks, trying to get your attention. You got guys in the regular club flossing, buying bottles, and all this kind of shit, trying to impress y'all. Hold on. Where did I put my thing at? Some women mistake niceties for you doing your job and think you want them. That's true, too. I'm at the point in my career when it's really a career. Every move I make, I feel bad to be planned and thought about to make a max amount I can any given night. I feel you. I understand what you're saying. I don't really feel bad. And for me, I think my thing is, I don't ever want anyone to feel taken advantage of. I don't want anyone to feel manipulated or coerced. You know what I'm saying? Anything you do it because you want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to make you do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's so political with us being male dancers, because if you've ever dealt with a male dancer, I'll say specifically Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I know other male dancers in other cities have similar things, but it's a real fucking poison in Detroit sometimes, where some of the male dancers don't tip that motherfucker. If you come to the club and you like me, don't be no ball bouncer. You don't tip them, you tip me. I don't want to see you tipping. I don't want to see you looking at nobody else. And to me, and if you know a male dancer who said that to you, please refer them to my video, because what I'm about to say is very important. If any male dancer has told you, don't tip them, only tip me, that makes them insecure and a bitch. I said it. Now, here's the reason. Oh, hold on. I don't want to ignore that. What did she say? 5, 6, 7 kids by chicks fight because another female is interested in the dancer, but it's really his fucking everything that's passing him money. That's some bullshit. I'm going to tell you why I say that. I have had a club full of women who come to see me, enjoy the show, and not have any drama or any bullshit. The reason being, for one, you're there to be entertained. This ain't nothing personal. When I'm in the club, this is my fucking job. And if you fuck up my money, then you have provided your own walking papers, and we can't deal with each other, because you come into my situation knowing what it is. Everybody's here to see me. And if you have a problem with somebody who's here to see me, that means you're taking away from me providing for my kids, because you're fucking up my business. And if you're fucking up my business, I can't deal with you. So please, if it's not meant for you, excuse yourself. Don't take it personal, just take it and get the fuck on. She says, I dated one, even almost married him. We're the best friends now. He retired from the game now. And I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, what's up, Miss Miller? How you doing? I don't respect any male dancer who says, don't tip them, only tip me. Because, first off, as a male dancer, even before I go into being a promoter who throws shows and stuff like that, my thing is, I want to entertain everybody. And you can have, oh man, I can't tell you how many times I was in Henry's Palace specifically, and it would be a club full of women, especially when I was first beginning. Man, this club is, Henry's Palace would hold so many women. I forget exactly what the exact capacity was, but you'll have over 500 women in there. And you have to wonder if you're going to make $5 because of all of them being scared about whoever it is that they kicking it with getting mad at them for tipping somebody. And I'm like, I couldn't be a club owner where the women come into the club intimidated. Henry's days, wish I could go back. It was beautiful at Henry's. You know, I know managers used to say that all the time, and if the women tipped another dancer, then she get put on dick punishment. Oh, I put a motherfucker on dick punishment in a minute. There's no doubt about that, because if you behave disrespectful, I'm going to treat you as such. But not because you tip somebody else. Now, here's the thing for me. If I'm throwing a show where I hire different entertainers to come, I want all of them to make money to the point where they want to come to my shows. I want them to say, you know what? Dan put on such a good show, and we made money from everybody. Because with 500 women in a club, if each woman only gives you $1, you made $500. You know what I'm saying? Now, you should feel comfortable enough to know that you can put on a show and it not disrespect somebody else. Now, if you choose as a female that I only want to tip my favorite, that's up to you. That's at your discretion. But the difference with that is you choose to do that, not because somebody else told you not to do it. If a motherfucker telling you what to do or what not to do with your money, I don't respect that at all. Entertainers like that should call 800 bitch assness. I agree. I wish one of these entertainers would try to tell me what to do with my money. I would cuss their ass out. Now, see, a lot of people say that. A lot of females have that perception. But then when you start dealing with somebody, you get feelings, and then they make you feel guilty for patronizing somebody else. Now you're stuck between who you got feelings for and all that kind of dumb shit. So, which is part of the reason why I don't want everybody feeling like we're together. I ain't with none of y'all. I am your host. I am your entertainer. I'm not with you. We're not in a relationship. I might even be cool and friends with some of y'all, but again, I want everyone who is my clientele to feel welcome and they're getting the best service available. And that's good enough. If I make everybody feel like my woman, I got to lie, fuck. Now you got baby, and you got all these problems, which is unnecessary and too much fucking stress. I don't need that. So, if you be everybody's best friend, that's something Platinum told me. If you be everybody's best friend, you ain't got to go through all that fucking drama, which is fucking stupid. People should be open to tip who they want, and that's fine. I tip based on performance, period. Now, here's the thing with that. Especially for me, when I go to a female dance club. It's similar when a lady comes to one of ours. If I go to a female dance club, I might go there because there might be one person there who's my favorite. And for my favorite, I'm definitely going to look out for them. You know what I'm saying? You're my favorite. You're the reason why I'm here. I'm going to tear you off and make sure shit look good for you. But now, I might like the way this one dance. I might like this one's costume. I might like this one's music. So for each person that's impressing me for however they do, I'm going to look out for them, for one, because I know what it's like being on stage. But then for two, this is your job. I came to your job. I definitely want to look out for you. Hold on. What did it say? What about those big dogs who tip a lot when they come out and want to control you while they're in the club? That kills me. I feel like because she got $1,000, the other women tips shouldn't matter to me. It kills me, them big dogs. Now, let me explain to the ladies exactly what he means by that. She said, hey, Light Bright, what's up, Patrice? How you doing? Share the video for me. For the ladies who don't know the term that he's using, a big dog for us is a woman who comes to the club and has a major amount of money. She's looking out for you because anytime she comes to the club, I know I'm going to make between $5,000 and, well, there ain't no limit to it. Depends on her budget. So now, that's a woman who's a big dog. Now, she earned her spot. Okay, she deserves some preferential treatment because now she's patronizing you and showing you support in a way where most either can't or won't. What's up with dancers having girls tip them their own? Oh, I'm going to talk about that in a second. Give me a second. Hold on, let me finish this point first. Now, just because you show love to your comfort level that another woman might not have capability of, doesn't mean that I'm going to ignore the rest of you. I'm going to show love to my whole fucking audience because, again, my whole audience paid to get in. So you deserve a show. So I'm going to give you a show. Now, when it comes to when I'm dancing in front of you, I'm going to dance in front of you as long as you're tipping. But that doesn't mean I'm going to ignore the rest of my audience as well. So you'll have some women who try to control you with money and say, well, if you don't do what I want you to do, you ain't going to get this. Well, then if you're trying to control me, you're really not into me, and I'm not going to be manipulated. That's one of the worst things anybody can try to do, is make me do something one way or the other. Now I'm going to tell you to kiss my ass and work your way around. I don't play that. I dated a dancer back in the day who used to try to tell me that they didn't want me to tip anyone else but them, and he wasn't at the club. He didn't want me there, and that was funny. His group members used to say that I knew I wasn't supposed to be there, basically not acting right. Again, manipulation. I don't play that shit. I go to the shows for either my favorite entertainer or entertainers I've never seen, and that's cool. Why do you look like you don't feel good? Oh, I'm tired and a half. There ain't no doubt about that. I'm working and working and doing more working. Now, I have to go to something. Hold on, let me go back up to what she asked me here. Hold on. Miss Tate, she says dancers tipping their own money. Again, you earn the title of bitch. Now, for me, when I perform, I want to know exactly what I make at the end of the night. Now, first, let me tell you their stupid-ass logic as far as what's behind that. They feel like if I give you some money to tip me, that you started off, the other women will follow suit. So you started off tipping me, and then they see you tipping me. Either they're going to want to get your attention that you're getting, so they're going to tip me, or they just don't want to be the first person to walk up to tip me. Let me tell you how much of a bitch move that is. You don't know what you made at the end of the night, because now you trying to keep track of the bitch that gave you some money. And yeah, I said bitch in this case. You trying to keep track of the bitch that you gave money to, so you can make sure you got all the money you gave her back and not gave nobody else. So that's really why they don't want you tipping nobody else. Bitch move. Or you're trying to make it look like, not to the females, you're trying to make it look to the other dancers that you're on such a high pedestal, so that now if you're a dancer, it's like being a professional athlete. Everybody want MVP. And if you not getting paid, you're not MVP. She said, hey, Tom, girl, I forgot you knew my government. Oh, Central Days, what's happening? Share the video for me, Darcel. So if you're not making no money, you're not earning your MVP status. But if you got to tip yourself, you're not really a real, you're not a quality entertainer. I have went to places where I didn't have any clientele at all and made a good amount of money. But then I've also went places where I'm in a situation where I bring my clientele with me, which makes me a product. There go that motherfucking mosquito. Gotcha, bitch. Alright. I think that motherfucker bit me too, y'all. Anyway, so I can't respect that. And there's one dancer in it. Oh my God, I hate the way that he does that shit. But it's like, what? That's why I'm a fair tipper. I split my $10 up amongst all of you, LOL. I guess that makes me a little puppy. Yeah. But I appreciate every dollar. And I'm never going to discourage anybody who only has a certain amount and not appreciate anything. Because, for one, that adds up. And then for you, just because you ain't got it right now don't mean you can't get it. I got to go, but I want to say thank you to all the vets. I learned from Healer, Rock, OD69, just a few names I owe my success to things I learned from y'all. Humbled and thank you, bro. I got you. Hey, this is what I do. Thank you for sharing the video. So, all of these things, again, I ain't got no respect for somebody who got to do all that. Oh my goodness, what happened? Point being, it's not bullshit, damn. These dancers have a slew of babies by club chicks. Case in point, dancers I've seen girls I'm cool with have babies by these men. These dancers were fucking everything that moved behind the scenes. Club politics, yes. Females trying to out-tip another female. In the process, that dancer is telling these chicks that they want to hear, tell them what they want to hear, procreating, and have these females looking stupid fighting over them. Well, they're not looking stupid, they are stupid. I'm just saying. But the thing is, again, if you were honest and then didn't overplay your part, you don't have to deal with all that bullshit. The first thing you do is treat people like people. Have good customer service, but then don't go over beyond trying to make them feel like they're something they're not. It's bullshit when you have to tell somebody don't tip nobody else. That's bullshit. You have the right to tip whoever is entertaining you. And it's your money, you made it, you deserve to be able to split it wherever it goes. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. His friends are going to come back and get that ass because you killed his friends. You're talking about the mosquito. Since I have gone blind, my new rule is no touching, no tipping. I'm appreciating the free view now. Free view? What you talking about? Oh, just looking at me. That's funny. It's one dancer I know that does it all the time, and I can't stand him at all. Well, now, I'm going to tell y'all a situation, or something that I found out. There's a guy, and let me see your hair. There you go. So, there's this guy. This lady came to the club one day and asked me for some change. This was back at Henry's, too. And the lady had asked me for some change because G-Spot was coming up. And G-Spot, if you don't know, is when all the dancers come out to make their money. And, you know, ladies in the audience tip them. Hey, damn, you been good? Yeah, I'm still here. I'm doing what I can. Share the video for me. So, G-Spot was coming up and she needed change. So I'm like, how much change you need? She said $100. Now, what I would do at Henry's, I would charge women $1 off of every 10. And they'd be like, why are you charging dollars for tips? I said, or for change. I said, well, like an ATM machine. You want money out the machine, you got to pay the fee. And specifically at Henry's, y'all ain't tipping, so the only way I'm going to make some money is getting off of getting this change. She says, but he going to get mad because he gave me this $100, so I got to tip him exactly $100. You said, what? He gave me $100 to tip him, so I got to get exactly $100 change. So if you take $1 off of every 10, it's going to be short. That's some bullshit. Look, I work for my money, and I tip who I want to tip, but my favorite is going to get the most. And I'm cool with that. If you can't entertain me, I don't tip. Some of these entertainers doing the same routines and playing the same music, if I can mimic your set, nah, I ain't tipping. And I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to speak on the other half of that, too. I will pull out classic routines sometimes, or I got same power moves that I move around and whatnot, and I try to mix something new with the old all the time. You remember me doing what? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're charging motherfuckers for change? Hell yeah, bitch. If you ain't tipping on when I'm up there, I'm about to bust my money out of my pocket, and you ain't kiss my nuts from the back, bitch. No, I don't play that. But damn it, I had a point that I was going to. I forgot it. Oh, I was going to tell y'all a story about another guy who got caught tipping himself. So this guy threw a show, right? And he had a good turnout. There's no taking away from the turnout that he had. He had a nice amount of women in there, right? So now, when it came time for him to perform, here's the crazy shit. He's on stage performing, and this girl came out with money, and she had a purse, like one of those big duffel bag purses, and she got bands around it, so she pulled a stack of money out, break the band, throw it on, pull money out, break the band, throw it on, pull money out, break the band, throw it on him. Leather necklace. Thank you, darling. So now this is what we found out. She fucked up and said it. She got the money from the door, wrapped it up in the $100 bands, and was throwing him the money that women paid to get in on the floor. So it's an illusion that he's making the amount of money that she was tipping, but really he's tipping himself the money that people paid at the door. So for every $10 to $20 they were taking that shit, she put it in her purse and then go throw it on the stage. So it looks like he made this amazing amount of money on the stage when he really is just recycling money. And I ain't got no respect for that shit. Again, you're a special kind of bitch. None at all. I like knowing how good I did. Now, I've had bad nights. Whether it was like no audience in the club, depending on how the show turned out. If there were no women there, of course you can't make no money if it ain't no women there. You know what I'm saying? Or if it was a situation where I went to somebody's specifics party and they did the typical political bullshit, don't tip nobody but me. And some of these dudes are so bad about it. They know exactly when they're going on the stage. So say if the guy knows it's his party and he's not coming in until midnight. So he's going to make an entrance into the club. He'll tell people, hold on, make sure I'm not missing nothing. Okay. Ooh, I got the hiccups. I need to take a drink. Excuse me. He'll tell people, don't even show up to the club till I get there. But, oh, I got the hiccups, y'all. Excuse me. He'll tell the females, don't even show up to the club till it's time for me to perform. So to make sure that they're not tipping nobody else, and so he can keep his eye on them, don't even come to the club if I'm not there, like somebody else mentioned earlier. So that's their way of keeping track of you. You know what I'm saying? Where you beer at? I don't drink beer. I don't drink no alcohol. I don't drink. So it's like I don't. No. I don't have no respect for that. You know what I'm saying? If you're an entertainer, you know you're a good entertainer. It shouldn't matter what somebody else does on stage. It shouldn't matter what somebody else says to them. I can get rid of your hiccups. It shouldn't matter what somebody else says to you. Shouldn't matter what somebody else does on stage. If you're there for me, I'm not worried about it. And I want you to tip all of my entertainers that are show because I want them to make money. I want all of my guys to know that when they come to one of my shows, they have a fair opportunity to make some money because this is still our fucking job. If you were at work and I was your dude. Okay, she got a question. Hold on. Why entertainers don't do walk-arounds like introducing themselves before shows anymore, giving business cards out to ladies? Okay, let me read the next thing so I can come back to that. My ex was so bad that he would want me to go into the bathroom until his group come out just so I wouldn't see someone else on the stage. I'm sorry to hear that. What's up, bro? Little damn in here. What's up, Eric? Okay, now for Monique, I'm going to answer your question. Now, I'm going to speak on my personal opinion on that. And for me, I don't like being in the audience, especially before I perform. And my reason for that is, say you went to back in the day, you went to a Prince or a Michael Jackson concert. They didn't do a meet and greet before the concert, because now why do you have to come to the concert? Now, why do you sit through the whole show? You sit through the whole show in the hope of trying to meet them or talk to them afterwards. Might do autograph signing afterwards. Now, when I go on stage, I want it to be something special. I want it to be your first opportunity to get to me, because if you can get to me before the show, what's your point of tipping me later on? A lot of these guys go around giving hugs. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? And some females take the persona, oh, that's my boy. That's my bro. I ain't got to tip him. I'm going to kick it with him later. Or he's so cool, I ain't got to tip him because it's nothing special. I want my level of celebrity. So I have to be somewhat out of reach. Now, we're different than regular celebrities because we are so tangible. We do live in the city. We do, perform on stages where you can reach out and touch us. You know what I'm saying? So I still want to maintain some level of just barely out of reach until I am attainable. So now when you do have a chance to get close to me, you tip. You know what I'm saying? You show your appreciation. So afterwards, I'll hand out business cards. Afterwards, I might make my way through the audience. But beforehand, especially if I'm just dancing, I don't want to politic all through the audience and take away your desire or your anticipation. Now, like I said, that to me is a strategic maneuver. Now, it's different again when I'm throwing the show because I have to be a host. I have to be more hospitable. But when I'm just an entertainer, no, I don't want to just walk through the audience. Hey, how you doing? Give them everybody hugs because now I'm bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's my homie. No, I don't want to be your homie. I still want to be that desire. I want to be like, oh, I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to get in touch with him. Did you see him? There he went. Damn it, I almost had him. No. And that's just what works for me. To me, that's what makes sense. And I see so many guys also fuck up their money, you know what I'm saying, because they don't know how to handle that level of the business. So you're fucking up yourself in the long run with that. Now, I can only say that's what works for me, and I found that from my angle, that's what is most successful as far as keeping it a business for me. When you take away the business side of it and you become extra personal with everybody, you don't have longevity. You know what I'm saying? You always gonna be cool. You always gonna be that homie. You know what I'm saying? You always gonna be like that person they'll kick it with. But if you can just kick it with me, why come see me at the show? Why would you come tip me?
I got a motherfucker in here.
I got a fan right here.
Man, you in this motherfucker swelter. I like that light though. That's sweet. That's actually real cold. Where you get that from?
Amazon is a motherfucker.
It is. That's sweet.
Well, you might as well come say hi now that you done did all of that.
Okay. What do you want to say?
That is my DNA. Come on. There you go. Now, there you go. See, that motherfucker make you look.
This yeah, motherfucker here now. This is a damn good light, boy. Let me tell you, damn. This is sweet. I want one now.
Yep. See?
I want one now. Damn, I'm feeling myself.
That motherfucker bring out everything, don't it?
It do. It's been cold. Oh, what?
Oh, if y'all don't know.
Have you told about the 20th?
No, because we don't have a venue yet. Now, and it also might change to the beginning of the month because we got to switch the venue. So, the shows that we got coming up, and he just brought that up. How are you, little damn? Hello.
I'm good.
The shows we got coming up. We got one at the end of June, beginning of July. So we just got to get the exact. You see why now I got that right there? I was planning ahead.
Had in the bitch in here.
The shows we got coming up, and we're just really waiting on getting the go ahead from the venue. Hello, sexy. Who you talking to now?
Both of them. Both of them.
We're waiting to get the go ahead from the venue here in Detroit. Once we get the go ahead from the venue here in Detroit, then I'm going to put that out specifically, and then we can do the exact date. She said, "What's up, trouble?" That one was for you. Thank you. Now the one we're doing in Toledo, that is going to be July 31st, the last day of July. We're doing that one. His name is what the fuck? That's Seminole. I don't know if you've met him, but it's been a while. Yeah. He's an old ass dancer. I mean, when I say old, I mean old. You know, I
gotta call the nigga old to his face.
No, that nigga is old and a half. That nigga was old. Yeah, he was a waiter at the Last Supper. The Corona show.
Oh, dear.
You know I'm good. Been getting hyped. Both of y'all. Well, thank you. Share the video. What's up, old? Same old. What's up, little bro? Man, same old shit. No toilet paper. Gotta use the thumb.
You know what that means?
A mess. A mess. Now, I'm going to also say this. For everybody who missed the other shows that we were putting on, if you celebrated a birthday, end of March, April, May, beginning of June, we're going to be showing love to all people who didn't have a chance to celebrate their birthdays. So, inbox me and let me know exactly when your brother was dancing for the Virgin Mary. This ain't my brother.
Wow.
This ain't my brother.
Wow. That's funny.
This is my oldest son. That's funny right there.
What up, though?
Now, what was I talking about?
Birthdays.
Oh yeah. So if you were celebrating a birthday, if you missed your birthday, do y'all come to NC, North Carolina? We will.
If you pay.
I'll go anywhere there's a budget.
Thanks.
If you want to do a private show, we can make that happen. If you want to do a club show, this is what I'll say for that. Find a venue, and anywhere you are, where you find the club, when we do the show where you're at, we're going to put you as a part of the show. Okay? So you're going to make money just for helping out. So if you find a club in whatever your city or state is, pass me their name and number. I'll call them, take care of all the business from that point. And you're going to make some money for helping out because I'm going to need your help. I'm a promoter. Well, come on, motherfucker. Tag team battle. Tag team back again. Check, let's begin. Okay. But listen. Whenever your birthday was, if you missed your birthday celebration, we gonna make it happen for you. You just gotta let me know when your birthday was. So if you send me something on the inbox, I can let you in for free for your birthday, as long as you got 5 people paying with you. Your father been dancing since he was a tadpole. You damn right. I was in the uterus breakdancing. That's why they had to kick me out. Spinning.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You know.
That's a good one though.
I was breakdancing. That's what happened when the water broke. I did it. Seminole so old.
Stop.
No. Oh man. Okay.
I got Cody waiting on me in here.
Oh, okay.
As far as the whole wheel situation goes, things have changed.
As far as
What I'm getting, because they're not hitting me back. But this guy pulled up on me today with something that I like.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
He gonna bring it by on Monday.
What? She says, "Good evening, Dan. I'm enjoying the show. This evening I have a big favor to ask you. Could you please tell my old friend that Denise and his goddaughter, Amisha,
Yeah.
okay, the Motor City King Platinum Gold, that is happy birthday tomorrow, and much love, and always call me." Okay, I will pass that on. Ha ha, you're funny. I'm just telling the truth. He was at the Outcast and Tank in the car seat. He's talking about I was at the Outcast, which is a biker club. You were too little for that. With
Oh, you
Tank
said you was in the car seat.
Right.
Ah.
He knows your Uncle Tank too.
Aha.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
I'm gonna send you a friend request. Please do. I'm gonna tell Tank you said that, and he gonna thump you.
You gonna get knocked
Bow!
the fuck out. You gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Tank be thumping motherfuckers. He can't hit him. He just got pow. Head go. But yeah, we gonna make it work. Man, my head is banging.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it through.
All right. That's fine. I love you.
No, you too.
Have a good show.
Uh-huh.
Deuces.
So y'all gotta come because his birthday was in April.
Yes. Yes.
So
yes.
y'all gotta come for his belated birthday celebration to the show when we put shit together.
For the Aries.
You know.
Yup.
So if you missed your birthday, celebrate yours and his, because we gonna do a belated birthday for everybody.
I'll give you a candle to blow out.
I've been drinking.
That's a lie.
Well, I have been drinking.
That's not a drink.
That's a drink.
That's a drink. That's not no drink.
I've been drinking. I've been drinking.
Right. Arizona. All right.
Tear up my shit.
Right.
No, I said don't tear up my shit.
I didn't tear nothing.
You my shit. Don't tear you up either.
I'm good.
Damn it.
I don't know where my hat went though. Boy, here you go. I got it. Wow, perfect timing. Perfect fucking
Thank you for sharing the video.
Yep. All right.
Yep. I'm only coming if I get a damn dance. So that things can be arranged. If you have some damn finances, you can get a damn dance. I promise. I hope the boy didn't tear up my shit too much. I got shit everywhere. Claude have mercy. Okay, there you go. All right. Let's see. Your Black Panther suit. Hold on, I got it. How did they do the thing? You got to push the button and then the whole suit out? Yeah, I don't know how this shit works. Anyway, we got about a half an hour left. Yours was in March? Okay, well, happy belated birthday. What's your son smoking on? He's smoking one of them damn vape things, one of them jewel shits. I don't know. I don't understand that shit. But, yeah. Goes down like a paraplegic on roller skates. You owe me a damn dance. I got you. Don't even worry about it. You be at the show, you gonna get you a damn dance. I promise. I said it goes down like a paraplegic on roller skates. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I'm gonna tell y'all a story about the handicapped gangster. Just because, whatever reason, that just popped into my mind. The handicapped gangster is a real story. Me and my boy Silver Streak went to a Seminole. Tag Silver Streak real quick, so he could come in as I'm telling this story. I can't tag him while I'm on live, but tag him real quick and tell him to log on because I'm about to tell the story about the handicapped gangster. There's a club. Was it the C-Note? No, it wasn't the C-Note. Mandy's. There's a club in Detroit called Mandy's. And we went out. What? Aries definitely need a do-over. The world closed and our birthdays were trash. Hey, listen, I told y'all to come to my birthday, but if you missed my birthday celebration, it was the last one before the world got put on punishment. Your fault. But I'm just, you ain't Lansing, but you gonna come to this one, damn it. Anyway, so me and Silver Streak, we went to Mandy's, just a regular night out. Now, for me, when we go out to the club, I'm going advertising. Whether it's just come to the regular shows, I'm handing out business cards for just ladies. If you want a private party, here's a business card, here's a business card. Sometimes we go to a certain club, I get into instant business mode. Yes, I missed it. I'm sorry to hear that. You so old. Next year, your name is going to be Damn It. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm going to tell the story. I'm going to get your ass. Anyway, so, what was I talking about? Okay, we went to Mandy's. So, now, in Mandy's, it's a regular club, and I go, and sometimes when we go to certain clubs, as soon as we get there, I am talking to the owners, like, hey, can we get a night here? Trying to talk business and just get everything fucking together so we can get a night. Almost at any club we go to, I just go into certain mode. I'm looking at the bathroom, seeing if it's a dressing rooms, looking at the DJ booth, looking at the stage. I'm going, bro. All right, Seminole, peace. So I'm trying to get everybody, wherever we go, trying to just, I go into immediate business mode, trying to get things organized. So we went to this club, and Silver Streak, he gets on the pool table. While he's on the pool table, he's just hustling. You know what I'm saying? They play for money, and that's just what he does. I go to the dance floor, whether it's hustling or dancing, or, again, trying to figure out who am I going to get so I can invite them to a show, right? Now, I go to the dance floor, and they're doing a hustle, ballroom hustle. I do the hustle with them. You know what I'm saying? Then they start doing a hustle that I don't know, so I kind of like stood back. So now, when I stood back for the hustle that I didn't know, I'm looking around the club, and I see the front doors open, and it's a guy in a wheelchair. Can you tell the story when you pranked your dad? I'll tell that one next if we got time. So, guy, he's in a wheelchair, but he has on colors. Now, if you don't know what colors are, it's like a social club thing. A lot of people who are in biker clubs or auto clubs, they have on colors like a leather vest with all types of patches all over it. Now, when I first see this, I'm like, do they have like a wheelchair biker club? I don't know if they call it a biker club, a wheel club for people in a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? But he got on colors. I'm like, well, maybe he was in an accident and that's how he got the vest. But anyway, I'm looking at it. First thing I'm thinking, there must be a whole bunch of motherfuckers rolling around. I was about to say walking around. Rolling around in wheelchairs as a gang with just handicapped motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Just handicapped rolling around in wheelchairs. Gangster than a motherfucker. All of them got patches on and shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. So he come in, he got his colors on, and he look at the security guard who opened the door for him. All right, Herman, thank you for letting me in. I hope everything's well. I'm about to come in here and, do what I do, about to put it down, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, all right, have a good time. So then, he rolls around, and he's just looking mean, mad. Motorcycle. No, he wasn't on a motorcycle. He was in a wheelchair. He was in a wheelchair. So I like I said, I think they had a social club for wheelchairs, you know what I'm saying, and just whatnot, you know what I'm saying. So he was just gangster rolling, but he mad. He looking at everybody like, I'm like, why are you mad? You know what I'm saying? You still here for whatever happened. You should be all right. Yeah, so I think it was a social club, but I think they was all handicapped, social club. They rolling around, roll, bounce, whatever it was. Anyway, so he comes to the dance floor, but now the dance floor has a step. So it's like he can't get his wheelchair up the steps. So he's like, hey, Herman, man, help me up here, Herman. I'm trying to get up on the dance floor, Herman. I'm trying to get up here and cut a rug. So security guard comes over there, grabs the back of his wheelchair, pulls him up on the dance floor. All right, man, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Then he turned back around. He got his look back on. So he rolled over to where the birthday girl is, right? Now, the birthday girl and her girls, they all standing around. Bitch, it's your birthday, bitch. Yeah, bitch, it's your birthday. I don't know what this here does. Bitch, it's your birthday. They be reaching for shit in the air that ain't there. What the fuck you grabbing and pulling in? I don't know what you're pulling in. You trying to pull in the drunk? I don't know. You trying to, bitch, it's your birthday. I don't understand all that shit. But anyway, they was doing all that shit. Bitch, it's your birthday, bitch. What the fuck? What's time? All that kind of shit. So he rolled around the whole group and get to the birthday girl going, So she look at him, she's like, okay, what's happening? I see you, la-da-da-da-da. And he pulled up on her in a wheelchair. So when he pulled up on her in a wheelchair, her girl, you know how it's always one hater in the group? No matter what it is, there's always one hater in the group, right? So when he pulled up on her, she was like, I see you, I see you, I see you, I see you rolling out here, you shining and whatnot. Her girl gonna step up and like, nah, bitch, no, fuck that. She gonna stand in between him and her. He can't even stand up for you. I don't know why she said that, but I know this motherfucker took that shit personal. What, bitch? Bitch, what the fuck you talking about? Now all the girls turn around, bitch, and there's this bitch, and they all just head bounced with it. I don't know what that fuck was, but bitch, and he was like, yeah, bitch, and so now meanwhile, they don't notice that he's backing up. He's like, you know, like he's trying to make space, right? So I'm thinking that he's trying to get the fuck out of Dodge because he about to get rushed by the birthday tribe. You know what I'm saying? They finna get him. It's the part we do, damn. You talking about this here, bitch? Bitch. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But what the fuck you mean, bitch? You know what I'm saying? So he backing up. Now they all like, no, what the fuck you mean, bitch? Motherfucker, fuck you. You half dead, motherfucker, son of a bitch. Half dead. And when she said that, I don't know how this bionic arm motherfucker. You ever see like the Looney Tunes when the motherfuckers start running so fast, they legs look like they spinning? It's like he did that shit with his wheelchair. He just started doing the cat daddy, and the motherfucking wheels was smoking. They wasn't really smoking. I'm just talking. But it's like that motherfucker grabbed his wheel, said skirt, what bitch, and wow. And when he did that shit, he pinballed. He just was like a bowling ball into all the pins, and he drove his wheelchair and all the bitches fucked their shins and their legs up. So he was sitting on 10s. Now they was more like 15s, but he just ran his wheelchair into all the bitches, fucked their shins up, and you see all the collapsed bitches. It just looked like legs flying everywhere, and the legs, the holes all fell down, and then he back up again. And then you see the hoes getting up on broken heels trying to chase him and shit. So he grabbed the one wheel and held it still, and he grabbed the other wheel and he was spinning in a circle, and none of the bitches could catch him because he just like. You ever see cars when they do burnouts? He grabbed that wheel, and this one here, he was spinning like a motherfucker. So now you got all the bitches running around in circles, and they're trying to chase him, but like their heels is broke, and their shins is all fucked up. It's my son, he's about to get fucked up, I'll beat the fuck out. Anyway, so they chasing him around, but he dipping on their ass. You know what I'm saying? It looked like something out of Grand Theft Auto just with a wheelchair. So now security come over there and they get in between him and all the bitches, and they're like, hey, calm down. They're like, no, fuck that half-dead motherfucker. Oh, some of them bitch. And then there's like the DJ, he just got on some other shit, and the DJ start playing. They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling, trying to catch me riding dirty, and the motherfucking. He pulled back again. They was like, you half dead motherfucker, some of them a bitch. And he's like, really? Well, fuck y'all. And he did it again. Wow. And he drove his wheelchair right back in all the bitches. And you just see them all fall down all over again. It's just ass. Now, you know how they be wearing the little move something dresses. All the little dresses rolled all up on them. Now, everybody else in the club, no matter where, if they were sitting at the bar, if they was at the pool table, they was at the booths on the side, you just see everybody like this. Nobody moving, just motherfuckers is tuned the fuck in. It's like it was about to get good. You didn't want it to go to commercial type of good. So he pinballed the bitches again. The hole just falling everywhere. It just looked like it was like raining bitches. You know what I'm saying? So he knocked all the bitches down, and now they trying to get up and chase him again, but they shit hurt, so they can't move. Because you know with them wheelchairs, them little foot shelves and shit, that shit was metal, and it's like he ran the shit into all their ankles and shit. It was like, you know how you play basketball, you break people's ankles. He was fucking their ankles up for real. So they shit just, you know, all broke the fuck up. So they trying to get up to chase him, but they can't really run. So the motherfucker, he skirt on their ass. That was funny. He skirt on their ass straight to the side. But then when he skirt to the side, he couldn't get off the stage because the dance floor, he was doing donuts on their ass. They couldn't catch him. They couldn't catch him. The motherfucker, he had a nitrous system in his wheelchair or something. I don't know exactly how the shit worked. So he broke off to the side, and he was about to, like, he was about to do the Fast and Furious and jump off the stage. But, you know, the motherfucker thought about that shit. That's how he probably got handicapped the first time. So he turned the shit around backwards. He's like, hey, Herman, man, come on over here, help me out, man. I'm trying to get the fuck up on out of here. These bitches tripping. So security come over there, break him down. He was like, yeah, fuck y'all bitches. Y'all don't want none of this. Motherfucking something. Y'all don't want to come outside, motherfucker. You gonna make me go to the trunk. hell you mean you gonna go to the trunk? How in the hell you go to the trunk on a short bus? How the hell you gonna go to the trunk in a handicapped van? Motherfucker, what the fuck you mean? So anyway, the bitches is mad and they trying to get around security now. So security holding the bitches back and they trying to, you know, but it wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? So he get to the door and his other security is holding him back. So he's like, yeah, fuck y'all bitches. Y'all don't want none of this. Motherfucker, don't make me get up. Meanwhile, again, the rest of the club is sitting there like this. I wanted to see the motherfucker stand up for himself. I'm just saying. That I was waiting for it. But he mad. Fuck y'all bitches, y'all don't want none? Hey, Herman, man, come on, open the door, man. Let me open one out of here. Okay. So Herman opened the door. That's all right. Fuck y'all bitches, y'all don't want that. All right, Herman, God bless, man. Y'all be safe. Let me know when you make it home, okay? Bitches, y'all, fuck y'all. Y'all don't want none of this. Son of a bitch. So, I don't know why that story just popped into my mind, but that was the funniest shit that I've seen in a long time. So, now, what's up, Ro? She asked about the story about the time when I was a kid and I pranked my dad. So I'm going to tell y'all that story real quick. So, my dad used to prank the shit out of me when I was a kid, right? That's some Player Club shit. Hell yeah, don't none of y'all motherfuckers want to get shot. Y'all hear the song that was riding dirty, so he was going to the back of the van. Man, I'm telling you, it was dirty. So my dad used to prank the shit out of me when I was a kid. One day, I'm in the tub, just a little kid taking a bath. He come in there with a big ass pitcher of ice, dump the ice all in the tub, run out. Disrespectful. I used to come and steal hot dogs out of my dad's plate when I was a kid. So one day he took a hot dog, took a little fork, emptied the hot, took all the meat out the inside of the hot dog, stuffed banana in it. I hate bananas. So I picked up the hot dog, bit it. I was like, ugh, this is nasty. And he was laughing at me. I didn't find it funny. So my goal was to get this motherfucker back. Somehow, some way. Now, I knew when this was going to happen, there was probably going to be an ass whooping involved. But that wasn't going to stop me. I had to get this motherfucker back one day. So, it's one particular day. I'm at the house. And it's about to go down. Because I figured out what I was going to do. My dad had a very specific routine that was daily and guaranteed. So he would come in from work, take a shower, look in the room, yell at me, go to sleep, little motherfucker, you're supposed to be in bed. And then go to his room, get naked, dive on his waterbed, go to sleep. So I figured out what I was going to do. I go in his room, I take all the sheets off the waterbed. Yeah, he had one of those waterbeds, like, I don't know if some of y'all might be too young to remember the old school waterbeds that had the rubber mattress. So I took all the sheets off his waterbed. So I'm going to get this nigga. I went and got some baby oil. I sprayed baby oil all over the rubber mattress. Spread it around. Then I'm thinking, oh, he going to see it because it's going to be shining. He going to know that something happened. He going to whoop my ass. So I said, nope, I'm going to get the light. So I got something, I climbed on top of it, and I unscrewed the light out of the ceiling, right? So I'm in the bed waiting for him to come home. Dead ass mosquito. Anyway. Thank you for sharing the video. So, I'm in the bed waiting for him to come home. And I got a fake sleep because I know when he get here is what's going to happen, right? So, I'm in the bed. And you know when you a little kid, I think I'm maybe like about 4, 5, 6, somewhere in there. You don't really know how to fake sleep. So, I'm laying in the bed looking like this, trying not to blink. Go your ass to sleep. Now, he goes in, take his shower. I'm just sitting there in the bed waiting, like, oh boy, I can't wait. I'm just listening, door closed. So he come in my room, I'm like, go your ass to sleep. I'm asleep. I'm asleep. I'm asleep. Go your ass to sleep. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm asleep. So he goes in his room. I hear him say, what the fuck wrong with my light? Oh well. The next series of events is what makes this so funny. He opens his door and says, what the hell? What's wrong with my light? Oh well. Next thing I hear is, oh, what the fuck? This nigga done jumped on the bed, slid across the whole motherfucker, hit the headboard, got a Flintstone knot on the damn side of his head. Now, any smart human being, I told you his homie was going to get for killing their homie. Oh yeah, fuck him and his homie. So, a smart human being at the time would have shut the fuck up. I'm a little kid. I'm laughing my entire ass off at this point because all I heard was, sit, poop, what the fuck? And I just see in my mind, even though I can't see it, him skidding across the bed, boom, hitting the headboard, what the fuck? And then I'm laughing, falling out the bed laughing. He hears me, comes open the door and looks and says, nigga, what, mother... I'll be right back. Now, at the moment, I was laughing my ass off until I heard, I'll be right back. Then I went, you're still worth it. So I start laughing all over again. When I tell you this motherfucker came back with the thickest belt that I've ever seen in my entire life, whooped my ass, and laughed at the same motherfucking time. Hey, damn, can you wish Platinum Gold a happy birthday for me, please? And thank you. I will. Fuck his homie. That's what I said. Fuck him and his homie. Fucking motherfucker. I will send him your love and tell him happy birthday. Motherfucker, he whooped my ass and laughed the whole motherfucking time. And it's like I was trying to laugh in between the whips, but it wasn't working. Because I was like, ha! It just, I sound like a stuttering Chinese person. It was just bad. He whooped my ass and laughed, and then went in and called my uncle and told him about it, and I could hear my uncle laughing through the phone, and it was a horrible situation about that, and I just think that was a fucked up situation that I actually finally got this motherfucker. Damn it, I got the hiccups. And got my entire ass whooped in the process. It was horrible. It was horrible. Yes, but yeah. So, that was that story. Y'all got any other questions or requests or anything like that? Y'all can feel free to ask me whatever y'all need. Oh, I got a story I just thought of. I want to tell y'all. Your hair looks nice. But I'm finally about to take my ass to bed. Good night, Dan. Good night, darling. I thought about a story I'm going to tell y'all. And this ties in... Yeah, excuse me, I got the hiccups. I'm trying to get rid of this shit. With something I was telling y'all about when we started the show. Oh, I hate the hiccups. So there was this guy who was dancing. And this is when we were up in Flint. And... damn, your daddy used to give you them old-fashioned ass whoopings. It was a whooping. It wasn't no ass whooping. He was giving us whoopings. Beat the fucking boy. Nigga would whoop me till he get tired, and he had good stamina. It's like the motherfucker would train for ass whooping, and I just, it was just bad. He just trained, getting his stroke together, just carry over, and just the motherfucker went jogging, whooping the belt. He ain't jog with a jump rope, nigga jog with a belt, just whooping ass the whole run. Anyway, I'll tell y'all the story about this hiccups. This thing that happened while I was dancing. So we were up in Flint. Now, tell them about the time I had an allergic action in the club. That shit wasn't funny. It scared the shit out of me. Hold on. Okay. My son want me to tell y'all about the time he had a reaction. You should have told Tank to help you. No. Listen, we was kids then. That wouldn't have worked. My dad whooped everybody's ass. He was an equal opportunity ass whooping. He did not discriminate with ass whoopings when he handed the motherfuckers out. Anybody could get it. And Tank was a kid then too. So it wasn't no fucking with daddy. Anyway. Okay, so I'm going to tell the story my son said first. So we were doing the show, and my son has allergies, and he's also allergic to just anything almond. He get that shit from his mama. Weak genes come from her. Everything else comes from me. Anyway, so he had just finished performing, and now somehow somebody in the audience must have had something almond on them. Hold your breath for the hiccups. I'm gonna try that, but that shit can't work when I'm talking. I gotta keep talking because I'm on the show. So, he must have come in contact with somebody who had something almond on them, because he finishes performing. He goes, puts his clothes back on, and he said, "Dad, I don't feel too good." So now, meanwhile, I'm going around the show just talking on the microphone, and I look at him, and he went from normal face to his lips start swelling up first. Then went from his swelling up, and he started getting these little swell patches where certain parts of his face would swell up, but it just wasn't all uniform. So I'm like, what in the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? You ain't eating on the almond. He was like, no. It's just somebody must have had either one of them ate something, or they had something with the oil of the almond in it. And now I'm trying to figure out how I can run the show and deal with my son at the same time. I'm like, okay, fuck the show. Platinum here, you deal with this. And so I was trying to, I sent one dancer over to, there was a little party store next door. I sent them over to get some Benadryl or something. They went to get Benadryl. I'm going to get ice, trying to put it on his face. Meanwhile, he's sitting there looking like, his eyes, this one here was damn near closed. It looked like he said something about Tyson Mama on this eye, and it just give him it looked like a baby pussy. I don't know if any. That was bad. That's what it looked like. It looked like a baby pussy on his eye. It looked like a baby pussy, and his lips swole the fuck up, and it just like this shit here, and it was just bad all the way around. So he got the Benadryl, and I'm putting the ice on his face trying to cool him off. And then we took him outside so he could breathe, and when we got him outside so he could breathe, his face started going down in sections. It's like, you know, when you got a fat girl and you're trying to get your taxes right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it looked like a baby pussy, just on his eye. You know what I'm saying? So it started going down for sections. You can't go down on the big girl all at once. You got to go down on her in sections. So it's like, you know, his face started going down in sections, like one at a time. And then, like, I think his bottom lip went down, but his his top lip was still swole the fuck up. So he looking like that, and then his the baby pussy, you know, started slowly opening up. It became grown after a while. You know what the fuck a baby pussy look like. Anyway, so then he finally get back to normal. Now I have to go back inside and try to figure out what the fuck I done missed. And like, it's like, it wasn't no secret, you know, because people were seeing me take care of him. So like, you go got half of the women in the audience kind of concerned, like, okay, what the fuck he got going on? Is this shit contagious? I'm like, no, he got allergies. They're like, well, what the fuck made him do that? And I'm like, one of y'all bitches tried to assassinate my son. I appreciate that shit. You made me get the hiccups now. What the fuck? Something just flew up on me. Did y'all see that motherfucker? He ran up on me and shit. I'm gonna kick your motherfucking ass. Anyway, that's a lie. I'm a big girl. My husband just go down. That's because he's a professional. You know what I'm saying? You can't be just fucking around and you ain't well equipped. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some scuba gear. You got to know what the fuck you doing. You don't just jump in the water and you used to the kiddie pool. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. Fuck around and end up in the deep end, and you thought it was the wave pool. Your fucking ass end up in the tidal wave. It'd be horrible. I'm saying. I'm just saying. That's all right. Okay, now I'm gonna tell y'all the other story. I got about a little bit more, 10 minutes left. Damn it, the fucking hiccups. Anyway, so we were at the show. Now some dancers, I know, right, Elizabeth Powers. Okay, I don't know what you're about. Anyway, so we were at the show, and now some dancers, you going to hell thinking about big girls? Oh my God, I'm not thinking about them. I was just using an analogy. That's all it is. I'm not talking about nobody. I'm just saying you got to be careful with what the fuck you do, because you know, if you can't be no amateur and you fucking around and you don't know how to swim. You better get in that motherfucker and do the breaststroke. Swallow as hard as you can 3 times and the hiccups will go away. Listen, I be making other people swallow. I'm not doing no swallowing. I'm the deliverer. I'm going to be the one providing for them to do the swallowing. I need to get swallowed 3 times and see if that take these hiccups away. You know, so I need somebody to save a life. That's all I'm saying. Now, let me finish telling the story. So, I'm going to try to get through this with the hiccups. So, some guys who perform slippery when wet, you going to bust your entire ass. I just said you asked. So anyway, some guys who perform, the whole thing with their show is pulling their dick out. You know what I'm saying? So when they pull their dick out, they can't dance. They might not have a look, but they got this great big old piece of equipment, so they want to go da 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 da, and that is their whole show. So if that's what works for them, fine. Now, there was this one guy. He had a way of doing it. Like, he would wear what's called a sleeve. A sleeve is not like a typical G-string where, you know, you put everything in the G-string. He would wear a sleeve where it was like a turtleneck for your dick. And the turtleneck for your dick, if you got something to show off, that's how you show it off. So, now, what he did, he opened up his sleeve and sprayed shaving cream all inside the sleeve. And now, the object of his show was he was going to pull it out like this here, and next thing you see is all this meat come out like this here, right? So that was the idea. But when he sprayed the shaving cream inside of it, things didn't go exactly like planned. No, sir, I will not. I don't know what you're talking about. He can say what he wants, but this big girl be enjoying the fun, and it's up to him how he wants it. I ain't talking about nobody. I'm saying he can do what he want to do, but you know your man's a professional because he know what the fuck he doing. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to eat. No, you was into that kind of thing. Anyway, so I guess the mistake was when he sprayed the shaving cream down there, it got too loose. And the idea was to pull it out, show the meat off, wave it around at everybody, and then put it back. But when he pulled it out, you see all the women go, ooh, what the fuck? Because when he pulled it out, the motherfucking dick fell on the floor. When the dick fell on the floor, he went, and you just see all the women go,
messages, new message, messages, new messages.
Got the hiccups. So, pulled it out, and it hit the floor, and then when his dick hit the floor, the women didn't know exactly what the fuck was going on. He had a dick extension, which is kind of like a condom. Big bro, love you. Love back, man. Hey, we got something coming up. I'm going to send you the inbox for it. Matter of fact, I'm going to send it to you as soon as we get done. So, he had a sleeve on, which is like a dick extension. It looks like a condom. You put your real dick in, and it makes it either longer, thicker, or whatever. So, he whipped it out, and then the dick fell on the floor. So, when his dick fell on the floor, you see all the women go, and they look scared because his dick fell on the floor. And then he reached down to try to pick his dick up, and when he reached down to pick his dick up, his foot kicked it. And when his foot kicked it, the motherfucker said, and rolled across the floor underneath a table where a whole bunch of females were sitting. And now they don't know it's an extension yet. They just looking at this dick roll across the floor and it underneath their table. So all of them jump up scared, don't know what the fuck is going on. And he's trying to pick up his dick, which wasn't his dick. I mean, it was his because he paid for it. But anyway, so all the women jumping up running because they think his dick done fell off and rolled across the floor in whipped cream. And then now he chasing his dick around, going up underneath the table trying to get it. So he picked his dick up with his hand and put it back in his G-string and ran in the dressing room. When I tell you the whole club was put on pause because you don't do some shit like that and then just keep going. I'm done. I'm logging out. That ain't some shit. You just can't continue after that and bring out the next dancer because now everybody worried. For one, there's a dick trail, just of shaving cream that just from the rolling dick. Just flip, 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 all around there. So don't nobody want to clean this shit up now because you don't know if something you touch is going to fall the fuck off. So you got people looking like, I'm not cleaning that shit up. I don't want my dick to fall off. We're looking like whatever kind of dick cream that got, I'm not touching it because, once again, what the fuck and how the hell? And then it's like, for some of us dancers, we knew what the fuck was going on. But it was like, motherfucker, for one, if you ain't got it like that, you ain't got to fake it. Just don't pull your shit out. But then he done pulled the shit out, and now his dick done fell off and rolled all the way across the fucking floor. Now you chasing your dick around the club, and don't nobody... There was a fat dancer that came to Watts and did that. I've never seen that happen at Watts. You know what I'm saying? This was a different show. But it was like... that's just it was one of them things. And now, right after that shit happened, he completely stopped dancing for a long time. I want to say it was almost 6-7 months before he started performing again, and he didn't do it as far as performing in the same city, because he was always that's the guy who his dick fell off. And you can't say some shit like that and ain't tell the whole story. Because when you say that's the guy who his dick fell off, you see people say, what? So his dick fell off? Well, no, not his dick. Well, it was his dick, but his dick fell off because it was a fake dick. So he ain't have a real dick? No, he had a real dick, but he just had a fake dick on his dick. And then he kicked it. He kicked his dick. Well, he didn't kick it. It hit the floor. It was that long? No, it fell off and it hit the floor. It was funny as shit listening to other people try to tell the story because they can't go through the whole thing. So you say, no, his dick hit the floor and then he kicked it. Why would he kick his own dick? And he must have really limber legs. No, it wasn't like that. The dick hit the floor and then he kicked it and then went flip across the floor. And then, it went underneath the girls' tables and whatnot, and then they jumped up and started running. I think I would have ran the fuck too. That's not one of them things you're going to stick around for. And I don't want to get hit with some dick juice that's rolling across the floor and the dick juice makes shit fall off. That's just, for one, it's unsanitary. It's unsanitary, and then it is just like, I hope it's not contagious, because I don't want to be just walking and all of a sudden, my dick just fall down my pants leg. I ain't got enough to lose. You know what I'm saying? And even if I did, I don't want to. I want to make sure I maintain all the dick that I got. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get no extra, but at the same time, it's just like, how you explain that shit? You can't explain your dick falling off, and then it's like you definitely can't get no pussy after that. I didn't know it could come off. It's not supposed to, but it's like you don't want to be the guy who trying to get some, and they be like, no, girl, his dick fall off. What you mean his dick falls off like all the time? Currently, no, it fell off once before. So his dick fell off, and then and that's just okay. Well, did they put the motherfucker back? It's like that's not some shit that you want to be like. No, they got dancers up there who they dicks fall off. No, not them motherfuckers. That happened to that motherfucker. That don't happen to me. My dick is secure. We got shit to do. I ain't trying to lose the motherfucker, so we got to maintain what we got and stay unified. Okay, we are at the last minutes of the show, and I have to bring things to a close. So I'm definitely, first off, going to say thank you first off to everybody who tuned in, and if you didn't share the video, please do so. I need all y'all to share the video if you haven't already. I'm curious. Oh, I hate the hiccups. Whew. Y'all got to bear with me for a moment. I hope everybody did their homework last week. Some of y'all who didn't tune in last week, like, homework? What kind of radio show give y'all homework? This kind here. Last week we were talking about the sickness that's going on in the world, and everybody doing their part to make things better. Doing your part to get things where they need to be. Thank you for sharing the video. Everybody can do their part to making sure that nobody else gets sick. And if there is anybody that's sick, what you can do to help them get past the illness that they're having. Now, I don't know if you know, girl, what? I see what you're talking about. Everybody might not have seen this in the news, but it's a scientific fact that they've researched and found out it's actually a benefit, and it can help people who are suffering through different sicknesses. It's not just one. It can help you throughout.
Messages, new message.
Okay,
Messages, new
I'll check it in a
messages.
second. It can help you with whatever it is you're dealing with to get past that ailment, whether it's physical, mental, emotional. The therapy is, you have to provide the motion to get past whatever your ailment is. Now, here's the thing. They found that specifically dealing with corona, fellatio is the cure. Now, ladies, it's up to you to heal the world. This is something where you have to do your due diligence and just go all the way down and just suck it up and sacrifice just a little bit of time and a little bit of network. I'm sucking the dick and say life tonight, making sure my family will be okay. And that's what I'm talking about. It's that kind of go-get-it attitude that's going to help heal the world. So, like last week we talked about it, and we need all of you to do your part. Go out there, okay? Find someone that you trust. Find someone that you're bonded with, and I need all of you to do your part to start spreading health. We start spreading the wellness. You know what I'm saying? Start doing something. Do your part to heal the world. It's up to you. Only you can prevent forest fires. I'm just serious. Anyway, we have to get past this. And the only way for us to do it is for you ladies to get out there and sad Sal, suck a dick and save a life. And only you can do it. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all might be like, well, I don't know what I can do or how I can help. This is how you can do it. Just one dick at a time. That's all it takes. You can be that one that just starts the motion. I think it's time I told you about the time I got caught with this girl, bro. We was at the same age at the same time, and this girl at her house a few times. What? And visiting her house, the only was down. Well, go you, Eric. All right. And then I'm gonna wrap my legs around his head so he can save a life too. But hey, sometimes you just do what you got to do. So I want you all to go out there and do your part. Now's the time when you can make it happen, ladies. So I need you to go out there and suck a dick and save a life. And I'll see you all next week. And like I said, if anybody's celebrating a birthday, get with me and let me know when your birthdays are. Oh my God, I see these hiccups. I need somebody to save my life. Anyway, if you're celebrating a birthday, anytime from last April through June, get with me so I can get you guys all squared away, okay? Good night, and I'll see y'all next week.